Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Robin Elliott, better known as Caymanspyder. Today I'm going to do a new review. Let's get started. Alright guys, here it is. This is the new Acarnavi 13.9 inch Android Tesla screen head unit for the 2008 to 2012 Quattroporte. Now this will only fit the 2008 to 2012 models. Will not fit the prior model years. This also now has the climate control built into it, so you could get rid of all those sticky buttons on that. I'm going to kind of go over everything that's included in this unit. This is the piano black one. It does come in carbon fiber. However, the carbon fiber, if you do order a carbon fiber, it's usually about 2 more weeks. They have to custom build them, but they will do it, and it 100% match your interior really nice. So what we have here, this is the main wire harness right here with the CAN bus. Plugs into the back of the head unit, and this plugs into your main harness. Then you have your Wi-Fi antenna. Then you have your, I believe this is for your cameras. Then you have, if you ever want to do some inputs, video, audio inputs, you could also do an external mic, hook up an amp, subwoofer. This is for your radio antenna. And then you have your another auxiliary in, looks like audio and video. This wire right here connects to the factory connection that goes to your USB in your glove box, and then you could plug in one of the USB cords and retain that. And this is the dual USB cord. And then you have your SIM card holder. Yes, this does have 4G SIM card. This is your 4G antenna. And then this is your GPS antenna. Now I do sell separately. This does not come with the unit, but I sell separately on my website the adapter so you could retain your factory GPS antenna. You don't have to mount this one. You could just retain your factory one with that. Okay, let's go over the back real quick. It's basically pretty simple. The back is there's nothing really pressing. Now there is a power button here that you saw on the front of it. We'll go over that again. That will plug into right here. And then, so basically the connections are fairly simple. It's all plug and play. Let me take these off. Okay, so your Wi-Fi antenna will go right there. And then your GPS, either whether you use my adapter that I sell or this one, the one that's provided, either or, you go use that whatever you'd like. This is your antenna wire that hooks up to your antenna, and then everything else will plug in. I'll go over a detailed wiring of this unit very soon. Basically, we're just going to do a quick overview, kind of show you the features and stuff, and what it looks like. Okay, let's go ahead and power this up, kind of show you the boot screen. It's really nice. And my camera doesn't do it justice. It really looks nice on here. It's a little bright and washed out on the camera. But really, it really looks nice. They got the correct car on there too, which is really nice. Sometimes they put the incorrect vehicles on their boot screens, but other manufacturers do. So okay, there we go. Now I know this is a little bit washed out. I'll try and do it so you could see it. As you can see down here, this is all the climate control functions, and then you have music there. Looks like you got a compass, your navigation right there. Now this is reading in Celsius. We'll have to change that all to Fahrenheit, but it does read all the different metrics and stuff. So like I say, this is 13.9 inches, absolutely huge. which is really nice. It's really nice. And then down here you have your home button for Android, your back button, your app button. So that's your app, and that's how you open up all the open apps, and I'll demonstrate that. So, and then on the very top you have some more quick buttons. You have the navigation, radio, music, video, car, auto. I think that's the factory thing. We're going to go through all the features, and then your Bluetooth, and I believe, yep, there's Google Maps, and it's huge, which is really nice. I'll switch it over to satellite view. Everything looks good. Really, really nice. Okay, we'll go back to our home button, and you can see this the double square. Most of you Android guys know what this does. This opens up the different things, and then you could close all the windows. And then this one right here opened up all the installed apps. So I have everything. I believe I'm signed in also, so I'm signed into the Play Store where I could download stuff. But let's kind of go over the features. So I'm going to go ahead and go home. So I think the nav, it's just a big spot on the deal you could press to get straight to the navigation. I'm not sure if you could change these. I think you could change themes. We're going to explore that here shortly. Then you have your looks like your compass, probably be with the GPS. I do not have my GPS. It's just simply running on what it could pick up right now. And then you have music down here. Obviously there's no sound, so that's kind of cool. Go back to home. So first off, you have your quick button, your navigation, and then next you have your radio. Of course, I don't have the antenna hooked up, so it's not going to pick anything up. But you could manually adjust it. You could kind of, well, this is kind of cool for if you have digital, you could kind of search everything there. Exit. Oh, pretty cool. Lots to explore on this radio, it looks like. So right now it's searching for automatically searching for things. However, it probably won't pick any up because I don't have the antenna. So this button here is the equalizer. Obviously you have presets, or you could do customs. You have up to looks like 3 customs. So let's go over the equalizer first. So looks like you have everything's just right here, real easy to do. And then you swipe it over. You have your gain, your bass. You could pull down the hertz if you want, go clear down. You have a high pass filter, a low pass filter. And then you could obviously adjust the sound, the fade. And then your balance, and then you can hit the gain on each quadrant, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like they did a pretty good job on that. And you could save some presets, custom settings. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So put it on rock mode, popular mode. Okay, we'll get out of that. Okay, and then you have your music. If you're connected to Bluetooth, this will come up. Also, you could download this music to this head unit. This one's 128 gigabyte. You can go clear up to a 256 gigabyte. So it will hold a lot of video and a lot of audio. Go back home, and then obviously you have your video. And they got a little demo of Fast and the Furious, it looks like. You could shrink it down so it's down here. And this does multiple split screens and everything. It's an Android, so you could do all sorts of stuff. Let's see what Car Auto is. Oh, Car Auto. This is Z-Link. So this is going to be your Apple CarPlay and your Android Auto. I'm not connected right now, so but it says driver's position, floating navigation, HD, background connection, check for updates, and device info. So that kind of gives a little bit. Now, just so you know, this screen is a 1080p. This is not 720. This is a full 1080p, which is new. A lot of companies don't do actual 1080p. And then you have your Bluetooth. Obviously, I'm not connected right now, but you have your keypad, your phone book you could download, and then this right here, this will display all the music you're playing via Bluetooth. See, we'll go back. That's how you could download your phone book right here. That's kind of cool. It gives you a really bit. Boy, you can see your phone book really well. Okay, let's go out of that, and let's go to apps. You have your APK installer, so it has the pre-installed APKs. Your Bluetooth, there's your Bluetooth music, a calendar, your car auto. Looks like personal hotspot on your iPhone can provide internet access to other device signed in. Okay, others join. So it looks like TV projection. So must be able to maybe mirror your phone or something like that. I'm not real sure. I have not played with that. Car Auto, that's going to be your Android Auto and your Apple CarPlay. Then you have your car settings. Now this is going to be your factory, some of your factory stuff. So you have your mileage range, total distance, miles A, miles B, and then you have your car settings. I have nothing hooked up, so it's not going to do much right now. Your temperature units, you'll be able to adjust those. Automatic door locks, on, off, all that good stuff. Since I don't have the CAN bus, I don't have it hooked up right now. It's not going to do anything. So distance in miles, English, service cycle, maintenance days. So this is all your factory retained settings. So the guys that think that you'll lose all that, you don't. It's all right here. So that is going to be in your car settings. And then obviously you have Chrome. So you surf the web. Okay, so Chrome, and then we have your clock. I suppose you could change all that. Your contact list, your DSP, which is going to be your Equalizer that we just went over, and then your ES File Explorer. This is going to be like your file manager, just a little bit different layout. Then files, that's going to be your file manager. Gmail, Google, your HD video player, which you could download videos to this, your Google Maps, messaging. I suppose if you get your SIM card in here, you could receive messaging and stuff. Your music player, obviously your Play Store, which I'm not signed into, so I'll need to do that so I could update some things on here. And then QTI phone, I'm not sure what that is. I think it's something integrated to your phone book. Then of course you got your radio, and then we'll go over the settings here. System updater, I don't think we have anything to do at. Topple service, not sure what that is. Topple voice, I think this might be the voice control. And then your weather, which is not set. So let's go to settings. This is going to be your basic Android settings. So most of the people know and recognize all this, all your Google services and accounts. Let's do the about. They call this the GT6-car. There's no SIM slot, no SIM card installed, excuse me. Let's see, Android version running Android 11. let's see if we have maybe the hardware so we can see all the hardware on it. Android version. Okay, that just says all that. Model and hardware right there. Hardware version. It doesn't give much information here as far as the I guess you could name this device. So it doesn't give a whole bunch of information on the hardware. I will have that. I think it's going to be posted on my website under all the specs and stuff. So I just don't have that right now for you. Let's see. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to settings. Now this is, again, this is kind of how you set up this system here. Yeah, so the homepage style, you do have a couple different ones. We'll go to the modern style, see what it looks like. So it's a little different. I think you could change backgrounds and stuff, so it's kind of cool. You could change stuff up a little bit. Go back to settings. We'll go back to the classic style. Day and night mode, your time. So this time zone, so you can set all this. This goes directly to the Android settings there. Let's go back. Antenna power, that's there's a wire that you could turn it on or off and have power go into that wire. Dimmer, let's see, language, units, radio region, and RDS for the radio. Equalizer, so that's just a direct deal to the equalizer. Mic gain, so if you do have, you could adjust your mic. Sound gain, you could adjust all the sounds. So if something's too loud, say your Navi volume is too loud, or your Bluetooth music, or your audio is too loud, you could equalize all that out. Video motion, that means you could watch videos while you're driving. Don't recommend it. The default Navi app, maps, so we already have that set. Boot logo, so it's got some different things. You could download different images for the boot, but they have that all preset, so we don't need to do that. App customize, not sure on all of that. Start the application automatically. System, the setting guide, you have the setting guide here. So the car model AC, that must be something that they have to set, so we'll just back out of there. Temperature display, factory amp, not sure exactly what that is. This does use the factory amp. Reverse mute, so when you put it in reverse, right now it'll lower the volume of the music. We can go ahead and shut that off. Dynamic guidance, radar sound, your sensors, right-hand drive if you have a right-hand drive. So this is universal. If you have a right-hand drive car in the UK or Australia or somewhere like that, then you could switch this to a right, so everything kind of switches around. Not sure exactly what that does. Cancel, we don't want to reboot. So, okay, we're going to go back out of there. Network, obviously that goes right back to the network. GPS, this is going to show, this is kind of cool, this is going to show all the satellites you're picking up. Right now I don't have an antenna hooked up, so it's not going to pick much up. Wheel settings, this is for your steering wheel controls. Software version, I guess here's some of their information. You see it's 128 gigabyte, RAM's 8 gigabyte. Let's see, back out of there. 7890. Okay, so 7890 is the code to get in here. Screen rotated. Okay, we're just kind of gonna look at this. Okay, Google app on. So there's really not a whole lot in here. Just some basic stuff. That's the fact. See, one key install. Nope. Touch key. Let's see. Maybe back paired band previous. I think this stuff that we don't. I think they have all this pre-done. That looks like for the climate control. So there's not a whole lot here. A lot of functions and stuff that I see. So the CVAHD signal. Okay. Yeah, not a whole lot here. If you want to open like the whole screen to the climate control, you just hit the little guy right there, and now you could see you have all the controls, auto, full, left and right, your max, everything. So I mean, obviously nothing's going to work right now because nothing's plugged in. So this is just kind of for demonstration purposes, which is really cool. So I got something else kind of neat to show. Let's see, we'll go back. Say let's go to navigation. So we have the whole screen for navigation, and then we could hit this double square there, and we could do a split screen. So long press to enter split screen. So now you could see that the Google Maps is clear up there, and I'll be able to pull that down. So you could go to apps here and say we want to open up, let's see, I don't see YouTube on here. I might have to download that. Say the HD video player. While you're going traveling, if you want your Google Maps up top, and maybe say your Pandora or a TV show or something going on down below, YouTube, whatever, and you could make the bottom one really small and the top big. So this is really cool. You could do a split screen right here. I think that is just really, really cool. So that's another neat feature of this. We go up and we could clear all, shut everything off. Okay, I'm going to do the Apple CarPlay, kind of demonstrate that for you. First we need to connect the phone. Let's see, we don't want that back. Okay, pair new device. We don't want the shield. Let's see. I have an iPhone here. Let's see here. Settings, Bluetooth. The BT956. Let's see. Here it is down here. So we're going to pair. There it's pairing. Okay, it gives the deal. Pair that. Oh, we don't want to do that yet. So there we are. There it's paired now. I just turned on the Wi-Fi, and now it says use CarPlay. So we'll see what happens here. And this is the first time I've ever set this up, so there it switched to CarPlay. There we go. And there it's connected. This is the first time I've ever done that. I'm an Android guy actually, so I'm not sure exactly how CarPlay and everything works, but it looks like everything is on here. We'll see if we get maps. Like I say, I'm not an Apple guy, so I don't know how this Apple CarPlay works, to be honest with you. So and there you go.